Good morning, my faithful loyal YouTube subscribers. This is my new Instagram page, Walter L. Hampton II. Please make sure to subscribe to it, as my last page got ate by the coronavirus. Good morning, my faithful loyal YouTube subscribers. Today is Thursday. It is August the 13th. We're still in the middle of the 2020 coronavirus pandemic. It is gone no place. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to get any better. It's a bunch of crazy folks running the show. You all's people. I don't know why people come on my page and say, I'm voting for Donald Trump. I don't want to hear that shit about y'all voting for that dumbass motherfucker. That makes me question your intelligence. So, anyway, please, I don't give a shit who you voting for. About, especially if it's Donald goddamn motherfucking dumbass Trump. Can't stand his ass. But anyway, a couple things we're going to go over. First, the mayor Biden chooses his running mate, Ms. Harris. I think it's a good pick. I think that, it wasn't a lot to choose from, y'all. When y'all stop and think about it. Somebody who had political experience before, who has run for office, somebody who has shown himself to be a proven leader, and somebody who ain't Donald Trump. So, be grateful we got somebody that, he chose to me, not my first choice. But I am happy that who he chose, and he gets my vote like anybody but Trump. He could have chose Donald Duck, and I've been like, I'll take Donald Duck over Donald Trump. So it's fine with me. Let's just see what happens this fall. Let the election begin, which you can start tomorrow. But if you all have noticed, Donald Trump and his associates have slowed the post office down to a crawl. The mail is creeping. And this is a way to get him, an attempt for him to slow the election down by slowing down the mail months before the election, creating all kinds of havoc with the postal mail. This man is insane. He really is a straight up demon. And those of you who cannot see the chaos and confusion that this man is bringing, has caused this country, you all are idiots. He has slowed the mail down to a crawl months before the election because he knows there's going to be a lot of mail, so the ballots won't make it to be counted before the election. And if you all don't realize what he's up to, you're a goddamn fool. And if I could slap the shit out you voters, if I could just get my hands on you motherfuckers that's voting for his ass, I would. But can't get to y'all motherfuckers because you know you're 10,000 miles away voting for Donald dumbass Trump. Anyway, another thing, there was a sheriff in Florida who decided that he is no longer going to require his sheriffs to wear face masks. In fact, it is an order that he does not want them to wear a face mask at all. This dumbass sheriff, this is no longer a debate. Florida sheriff bans his deputies and visitors from wearing masks. They cannot wear masks when they're on duty or nowhere. This is Marion County, Florida Sheriff Billy Woods, has forbidden his deputies from wearing masks. This man is an idiot. On Tuesday, as Florida set a daily record for COVID-19 deaths, Marion County Sheriff Billy Woods prohibited his deputies from wearing masks at work. His order, which also applies to visitors to the sheriff's office, carves out an exception for officers in some locations, hospitals, or when dealing with people who are at high risk or people who are suspected of having it. Well, why would this man choose to put his officers at risk in the middle of a pandemic and demand that they cannot wear it? Because he's an idiot and he's a Trump supporter. And I hope the coronavirus eat them all. And my sheriff, if I was working for him, I'd been in. Okay, I'm getting the hell up out of here. This man crazy. Packed my stuff and left. Okay, here's your badge, your gun. Bye. I'm going to work someplace else where somebody got some damn sense. Because the minute they get sick and end up in the hospital and dead, he ain't going to be there no around to throw some flowers on their grave and keep moving. How selfish can you be? How dumb can you be? These motherfuckers are dumb as hell. But moving on to more dumb white folk shit. In Florida, Georgia here, as students at Paulding County High, there were some pictures of a crowded hallway in Paulding County High School that drew national attention at the student leaked photographs that showed just how crowded the hallways were. Well, they had to close the school for a few days to sanitize the school and clean it because some people got contacted the COVID-19 virus. But here's a little interesting side note that's not really being reported. The aunt of two students who go to that school who have tested positive for the virus said the boy's father got a COVID-19 test this past Monday, got his results on Tuesday showing he also had the disease. He said he's really tired. The aunt said of her brother, who didn't want his name published for fear of retribution against his children. Well, what the kids did, they ended up went to school. Like most kids, they went to school and brought home the coronavirus. Isn't that what schools do? Give you the coronavirus? I guess we're going to find out this fall. She said he had flu-like symptoms, the father, and nausea, so he's just getting started. He may not make it. He also has type 2 diabetes and is a smoker, which both can magnify the consequences of infection with the virus. She also said the boys are feeling well, but the family is worried about their father's mother, their grandmother, who's 72, who got a visit from one of the boys a week ago. Boy, did he bring a gift. And she has cancer at this moment. That was one of the things that concerned me about opening up these schools. But hey, I don't care. I ain't got no kids. But bringing all them kids back into a environment and not following any protocols. Nobody's wearing a mask. Everybody just hunky-dory. The coronavirus going to tell them, You ever seen a really stupid horror movie? And the people are running from the monster. The monster's chasing everybody down. And they running, they falling all over the place. And after a while, you get so sick of it that you start cheering for the monster. At this point in the game, I'm rooting for the coronavirus. Get him! I'm like, yeah. Go coronavirus. Go coronavirus. Go coronavirus. Go coronavirus. I'm literally rooting for the coronavirus. It's like, oh, good. Because they're idiots. They fools. They stupid. There's some dumbass motherfuckers in America today. Ooh, they are stupid as hell. Dumb. But you can't tell nothing. Which goes into my main point of today's stories from the Daily News. The CDC has again issued a dire warning for the fall if coronavirus measures are not followed. They're saying this is going to be epic. And they keep saying this over and over, and motherfuckers ain't listening. I'm listening. They keep warning everybody and warning everybody and warning them and letting them know that this issue is going to get worse. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. And people are just not listening for some odd reason. They don't want to. I'm trying to find an article now about the CDC issues a dire warning for the fall if coronavirus are not followed. Measures are not followed. A top federal health official, who's probably fired by Donald Trump now, is issuing, this is dated, today's date, August 13, 2020. A top federal health official is issuing a dire warning. Follow recommended coronavirus measures or risk having the worst fall in U.S. public health history. Coronavirus has affected more than 5 million people worldwide and killed 166,000 Americans. On Wednesday alone, which day is Thursday, so on yesterday there were 55,000, almost 56,000 reported new cases and 1,500 deaths. So, they say right now the country is at war, and that war against COVID-19. I'm asking you to do four simple things. Wear a mask, which I went and got me a new mask yesterday for the gym. I got a new mask. I don't know how that's a sport mask. I picked up a new mask. Anyway, he wants you to do four things. Wear a mask, social distance, wash your hands, and be smart around crowds. And this was Robert Redfield, the Director of the Centers for Disease and Control and Prevention, but he might be fired by Donald Trump today for saying all this good stuff. What is wrong with this man? Donald Trump is ignorant as hell. He said, I'm not asking some of America to do it. He told, but we all got to do it, everyone. Without following these recommendations, this could be the worst fall from a public health perspective we've ever had. In addition to taking measures to combat the pandemic, people should, as I was saying, he said, without following the recommendation, this could be the worst fall from a public health perspective we've ever had. In addition to taking measures to combat the pandemic, people should also get a flu vaccine. I know y'all motherfuckers ain't getting no flu vaccine. I ain't getting no flu vaccine. I get a flu vaccine every year. I ain't getting no flu vaccine. As a matter of fact, this year I'm getting a flu vaccine and my, what's it called? Vaccine they give for those old folks, older people. I almost said a pneumonia vaccine. Getting that too. Just be ready. I'm listening to these people. I'm listening. I'm not ignoring them. I'm listening to the scientists because they got it right. I'm not listening to them crazy ass fools, Republicans and Donald Trump and all these other ignorant motherfuckers talking about something. Don't wear a mask, don't social distance, and everything gonna be hunky fucking dory. I have a friend who's a Republican, has 5 or 6 children, and he's always bragging. My kids and I have been fine. We have not social distance. We didn't wear masks. We didn't do any of that stuff. I let my kids play with all the neighborhood kids and blah, blah, blah. And I keep saying, I'm just listening to this. See, some people are going to come back to eat these words because of their own ignorance. And I'm just waiting for the phone call. Oh, my dear children is in the Grady Hospital with the coronavirus. And I'm going to sit here just like this. What you thought was going to happen. You said your children were not social distancing. We're not social distancing. We didn't wear masks. Ignorance. He's a Republican. Black Republican. I'm thinking, ignorant ass motherfucker here. I feel sorry for those children. But hey, I don't have any children. I don't give a fuck about his children, your children, them kids at that Baldwin school up there, any of these fucking kids. Just stay the fuck away from me. You seen the children running around here? No. I don't have to worry about no little monsters coming home bringing the coronavirus into this house. Ain't no children. I never wanted any children. I didn't have any children. I don't like children. So, with that said, I wish y'all good luck who do have children, who are sending your children to the public school system. What are they supposed to do? I don't give a fuck what you're supposed to do. Do what's right for yourself. If you think sending your children to school makes sense in the middle of a pandemic, then do so by all means. Dumbass. I wouldn't be sitting there. We'd be sitting right here. How am I going to educate my child? At the end of the it's just ignorance. But again, I don't have any children. I don't give a fuck about these kids. I don't give a fuck about the public school system. I don't give a damn about that shit. I don't care. I just make sure I get me a good cup of coffee and containers of coffee in here as I'm watching the coronavirus pandemic this fall, live and in person, because there's going to be some shit. I mean, give everyone to watch. 10,000 people dead, 5,000 people not dead. Sit back and watch. We're going to have the flu killing folks, regular flu, coronavirus, and don't forget the cold season going to be a motherfucker. So, and it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. And then, of course, we got Donald Dumbass Trump. He ain't did shit. Nothing. And I have so many friends who lost their health insurance when they lost their job. They have no health insurance. None. Where they going to get it from? Because they know. I don't know how Medicare works. I don't know. I've never had government sponsored health insurance. I always had my own insurance, or I figured out on my own. I'm on Earl's insurance now, so I don't know. No health insurance in the middle of a pandemic, that might not be a good idea, but I guess they can't pay for it if they ain't got a job and they ain't working and all this other good stuff going on. It's just, and if y'all think things are getting better, I talk to people every day. If you all think the economy is getting better, like Donald Trump is saying and all this stuff, okay. I don't see the situation improved until after they come up with some type of solution to. Well, if American people would follow the protocols, like I say, social distance, wear masks, wash your hands. I got all this damn sanitizer. I have all over this damn house sanitizer. People come over here, sanitizer, wash your damn hands, put that damn mask on. You know, I'm following the rules. I'm listening to the scientists. I don't give a what about these other motherfuckers, what they got to say. But again, we'll know. It's coming. This will be in August now. Flu season typically starts in September, so that's about a couple of weeks out. So you got September, October, come November, around election time, November. I forget what day the election falls on. This will be very interesting to see how this plays out this fall. Like I said, it's going to be like one of them bad horror movies. But if we already know what the monster's up to, how he operating, where he at, but the other folks are running around, coronavirus snatch their ass up. I really don't care. I really don't care because there's some dumbass people out there. You know, so, but anyway, those are just my thoughts and opinions on the whole coronavirus pandemic. Yeah, I ain't got time to deal with no dumbass people. So anyway, yesterday I had my CAT scan on my heart. That was a year in the making. It's a long story. Anyway, it was a checkup. So I needed to have that CAT scan done, which we have been finally got to it. A process I had started last year. Then Earl got sick, then the pandemic got going and all those shit. Finally, I made an appointment. It took months to get in there. I finally got in there and got that taken care of. So we will have those results I meet with the doctor on Monday, so I'm assuming everything should be fine. But there was a lot of sick people in that damn place. So I went to get that CAT scan. A way lot younger than me. A whole lot younger. So I'll know those results on Monday. And basically that's it for now. I think we didn't get caught all up on everything. I know some of you all are unhappy also, possibly with his Biden's choice. I don't know, Ms. Harris. Kamala Harris, I mean, I've read a little bit about her, little bits and pieces. I've did my own little research here and there. Now I just have to dig a little bit deeper now that we know what role she plays in this. Because she could potentially be, if something happens to Biden, or if Biden does not go up, if he wins, assuming he wins, and he does not go for a second term, she could possibly be his replacement. Y'all know them black dudes. Y'all know she ain't got a snowball's chance in hell of being president of the United States unless that man die first. That's the only way that's going to happen, because the white folks are not going to vote for her ass. I mean, watch. Not for president. So anyway, don't forget to sign up for my Instagram page, because it was taken down by Instagram. Instagram removed my page because I had been posting news articles about the coronavirus pandemic. And so they decided to disable it. And when I was trying to reopen it, I had to go through a process. I couldn't remember the original email that I used on that account. I don't know how I forgot that email. I had multiple emails, and I just gave up on trying to get it back open and set it, because it's just Instagram. There ain't nothing but social media. I start another one. So I have a new Instagram page. I would certainly appreciate if you follow me. I'll follow you back. If you scratch me, and I'll scratch yours back. Check it out. I just post stuff because I was supposed to be doing this fall doing a bodybuilding show, which I'm gonna go ahead and try to get ready for it. But as I look over my shoulders and see, I sit back and let me get ready for it. This is in November. If this show happen, I'd be surprised. We shall see. We shall see. But anyway, I'm about to get off this computer, make me some breakfast. It's 11 o'clock. Finish drinking me some coffee, and I will speak to you all later. Look forward to hearing you all's opinions about the Biden's vice presidential choice. I don't give a damn about you motherfuckers who don't vote. You don't have to tell me that. I delete that shit. I don't give a damn about you voting for President Donald Trump. I delete that shit. I have a right to. I don't want to see that mess. Anyway, I'm out of here. Today is Thursday. It's August the 13th. The year is 2020. I think we covered everything. I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day.